This is the middle of January 2018, and well, I did kind of clean up the starter motor before, but it was still sticking, so I actually took it out and took it apart today since I had such a nice day out. It's like 45 degrees out here, in the 50s maybe even. So I'm just taking it apart, hitting it with brake clean, cleaning it up, and hopefully it'll work properly this time. Remember, no goopy lubricants, so dry lubricants only. I think PTFE would be fine, but the common one is graphite, and that's what I'm going to be using. So just a quick update on this, and we'll see how it goes. I cleaned everything up real nice. Everything spins real good now. Loaded it way up with loads of graphite. So hopefully now it won't jam again. What was happening was this ring, or maybe the spring, if I hold it back, I don't know if you could see, there's a slight gap in there. Well, that was fitting down into that gap, and I also ended up accidentally stretching that a bit, so it holds everything a little tighter now instead of fitting back into the groove. But the spring was also smaller than the inner diameter of these like cup parts that hold the spring, this lightweight spring, and I think it would pop into that crack there and hold everything stationary and not let it engage. So everything's all nice and lubed up, moving real freely now, so stick her back in and we'll see how she goes. Also got a new battery, and well, and I also got to replace the battery clamps, so that's the next thing on the agenda. Of course, this broke right after I put all of this stuff back in, so I got unbolted from I don't know if you can see it in the dark, battery tray right there. It's where it bolts to, so that ought to be interesting, but that's the next thing to do. I guess it's the moment of truth. New battery too, so let's see what it does. Okay, let me just make sure that there's stuff in the carb. Bit of a reach. Oh, well, let's just see what happens. Well, there she goes. That new battery doesn't seem to have as many cranking amps, but seems to get the job done. And there go my tools falling out. Making about 15 amps. Don't know what the voltage is, but I could check that. Since I replaced the springs with the parabolics, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but when I rev the engine, the whole car tilts. Let's see if you can see this. Sort of. You can kind of see it. Can you see it over there? I don't know.